Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Iron Formula Racing BP's Clan League. Today we are here at Malaysia for the Malaysian Grand Prix. It is currently round 4 out of 13, and to all the local Malaysians here, selamat datang. Let's have a quick look at today's track. Today's track is the Penang Bayside Circuit, which has 18 corners and 2 DRS zones. This is one of the newest circuits added recently in the Iron Formula Racing update, so there will be a lot of surprises waiting for us. Be sure to watch out for corner 11 where many drivers can easily understeer, and also at the final corner, which is corner 18, where there is an invisible bump where many drivers can easily get off guard. As usual, my name is Bipis and I will be your commentator for today. Currently we have 12 drivers today attending the qualifying. This is going to be one spicy qualifying, so with 12 drivers today attending, we should expect at least 2 qualifying sessions. So right now we are currently waiting for Wolfie to join the server so that we can proceed on with today's qualifying. Well, Wolfie will be replacing our race control Asan for today, since Asan is not available to attend today's qualifying session, unfortunately. So we will be expecting around 5 minutes delay, and if Wolfie does not come by at least 4:40 PM local time, we will have to start the race by then, and I will have to take over as the effective race control. In regards for the comment from the race control, in regards for the track limits, we will determine that if the drivers have exceeded the track limits and gained an advantage, it will be considered an invalid lap time. So, why is everybody saying that I just lip? I didn't lip. Is there anything wrong with my stream? What's going on with my stream?
You just said race.
Sorry?
You just mentioned that we were gonna start a race somehow.
Oops. Sorry. We are going to start qualifying, not the race. I have missaid that. Anyway. Yeah, so we are currently 4:33. We are waiting for 7 minutes for Wolfie to join. So far so good. Currently the weather right now is light rain here in Penang, so it's going to take some time for the weather to dry out. And here is Wolfie joining just right in time before the session has started at 4:35, so maybe we can start it just about time. So I will just need to quickly add him. Alright. So it is currently qualifying 1 out of qualifying 2. Oh, the drivers are now lining up at the pit exit. We have Rapid in the wheelers after missing after missing last week's South Korean Grand Prix. Rapid will have to catch up if he wants to make some big impacts on the championship leaderboard, because right now I believe that it has been overtaken. It's currently 4:35. Qualifying 1. The leaderboard has been cleared and we should expect qualifying 1 to start anytime soon. Cops is trying to overtake some other drivers. Cops going side by side with Rapid, but I'm not sure if there's going to be any action. If I'm not mistaken, this reminds me of the Qatar Grand Prix where everybody lined up Sorry, not the Qatar Grand Prix. I think it was the pre-season testing where everybody was lining up at the exact same spot, all crumpled into one spot at the pit exit. Because it was there was a sudden weather change back then. It's currently 46. We are expecting a little bit of delay, so we are waiting for Wolfie to put up a green flag and we can begin 20 minutes of qualifying. A lot of pressure here for the Malaysian drivers, especially for Vices in the Ferrari, as well as power has taken. What is Wolfie doing? Why are we delaying the race? Alright, it's finally green flag and away we go with qualifying 1. Oh, Motor lost his front wing already. The track is very slippery. A lot of drivers have been caught off guard there. A lot of drivers are rushing to start their times as soon as possible. Let's go on board with Ron Jade in the Mercedes, currently in the middle of the pack right behind Shaden in the Alpine. Many drivers getting caught out by turn 11. No, sorry, that's turn 7. Oh, Gerald has spun. Gerald crashed at turn 11 and he has lost his front wing. And it looks like Traxton has just joined. He is going to be the Ferrari reserve driver. So, with Vices and T-Rex, this is going to be spicy. Because T-Rex is one of the fastest drivers back in Season 2. So a lot of full of surprises from this guy. Let's go on board with Shaded in the Alpine. Or maybe Evan. So Shaded, Evan, Ron now is currently starting his pit lap. The Haas as well, I believe that is power has taken. Oh, Shaded goes wide. Looks like Ron has reset his car. So currently we have 8 drivers on the leaderboard. I'm not sure what happened to the rest of the 4 of the drivers, but if he can't join, then looks like we are only going to have 1 qualifying session. Oh, looks like we have 10 drivers now. Evan and Traxton battling for the positions. Vices lost control of the car at the background. What a shame for the local Malaysian driver. He is making mistakes already. Evan in the Alpine. Oh, the Aston Martin in the background has crashed. At turn 15. Evan right on the tail of the Williams. Looks like Evan has a better entry speed as compared to the Williams driver. And Evan gets the fastest provisional time with a 1 minute and 19.6. Meanwhile, Ron in the Mercedes gets second place with a 1 minute and 21. T-Rex gets 1 minute and 28. So remember, in this league, you can reset your car anytime if you want. So if you make any mistakes, you can reset your car. If you crash, you can reset your car. We do not observe any strict rule implementations here. Oh, T-Rex has lost his front wing while going into corner while in sector 2. Let's see, Gerald in the Williams currently setting his hot lap right now. Gerald in the Williams now approaching corner 11. That is a really good racing line right there. Gerald is looking quite into form right now. Does he has the time here? Oh, he has gone a little bit wide, but it's alright. That is going to cost him a little bit of time there just now. Gerald now approaching the bridge. Now into the final corner. Gerald needing to get a very quick exit speed here. What can he get? Gerald in the Williams gets 9th position with a 1 minute and 57. That's very, very slow. Vices in the Ferrari currently setting his hot lap, I think, with a green sector 1. He's trying to set the hot lap, but Evan is right in front of him. Looks like this is going to impact Vice's vision. Evan giving way for the Ferrari driver. Vices understeered. Vices hit the wall. And he has stopped at the side of the track. Looks like his lap time is going to be affected by this. This is not looking good. Rapid with a purple sector 2 now approaching the final corner, now into the straight line finish. Rapid gets 4th position with 1 minute and 25. It's currently 14 drivers. Looks like we are going to have 2 qualifying sessions. So after this qualifying 1, we will skip to qualifying 3. But if there is 2 more drivers joining in, we might have full 3 qualifying sessions. So right now the time left on the clock is 14 minutes and 20 seconds left. So there is still plenty of time to set the lap, and don't worry, we will have qualifying 3 later on after qualifying 1 ended. The Mirage and Ron, the 2 Mercedes, are looking very strong here. Remember, it's going to be a lot of expectations from the local fans, because Mercedes is associated with the local sponsorship of Petronas in real life. So it looks like a lot of expectations here for Vice's power has taken, as well as the Mercedes team. Oh, Mirage has lost control of the car and has stopped at the side of the track. Rapid says the fastest lap time with 1 minute and 18.6. Moto with a purple sector 1. Let's go on board with the McLaren. Currently now in sector 2. Can he make a purple sector 2 as well? Moto, the fastest driver back in the first race. He gets a green sector 1. Almost going wide there, but that is a really good racing line there. Now approaching the Penang Bayside Circuit Hotel, down into the bridge. Now into the final corner. Really thin. Now approaching the straight finish. Moto gets third. With 12 minutes remaining on the clock, who will be eliminated in the next round? Currently on the leaderboard, let's take a look at the bottom 5 drivers. Gerald in the Williams, currently in 11th place. T-Rex in the Ferrari, currently in 12th. Power, currently in the Haas, is 13. Mama, currently in the Alfa Romeo, is 14. And Tene, currently in 15, has not set a lap time yet. And Cool Boys in the Haas is currently the driver in danger. So today we will have 2 qualifying sessions. So obviously we will skip to qualifying 3, which will have 10 minutes. So unless we have 1 more drivers, if Tene and 1 more driver set a time, then we might have all 3 qualifying sessions. Today's attendance is looking very good. Ron, surprisingly quick here in Malaysia, 5th fastest. The F2 championship driver after securing the main driver contract after the departure of Shook. I believe the reason why Shook has left was because that he was trying to focus in another league. So that means Ron has been given the golden opportunity to race here. So a lot of expectations from the Singaporean driver Ron. Meanwhile, from the leaderboard, Evan currently with a purple sector 1. Let's go on board with the Alpine driver. Evan is blazingly fast across sector 2. Oh, he has caught in the corner. Looks like Evan will have to reset his car. What a shame, that was a blazingly quick lap time. It was a shame that he has to cut corner 15. So currently we have 9 minutes remaining on the leaderboards, I believe. Not sure whether the time tracked by the race control is a little bit faster, but we should have around 9 minutes left on the clock. On the soft compounds. He has switched to the interest. It looks like he has almost gone for the wrong tires. So right now, both Mirage and Ron, the two Mercedes, currently 5th and 6th. Rapid in the Williams is currently in the provisional fastest. Time Evan currently in 2nd fastest. Otto in 3rd. Aiden in 4th. Mirage in 5th. Ron in 6th, Vices in 7th, 5000 in 8th, Pops in 9th, Cool Boys in 10th. Why is Cool Boys racing in the Red Bull? I thought he was in the Haas. If I'm not mistaken, you're not allowed to drive in other teams in this league. So I think Cool Boys will have to be investigated after this race. This Cool Boy is going to the pits to change back to the Haas. Not sure. He looks like he has stopped at the corner of the track. Ooh, Mama has crashed. T-Rex, currently at the bottom of the leaderboard with 1 minute and 28, is in danger from elimination. Truxton, the Indian driver, will have to pick up his pace, otherwise he will be eliminated. Oh, it looks like Cool Boys is now driving the Haas. Not sure whether his time is going to be affected by him, because we are not sure whether the Cool Boys lap time is sent by the Red Bull or not. Looks like the race control will have to investigate this issue after the race. After this qualifying. With 6 minutes remaining on the clock, the drivers are under pressure to set the lap time, especially on T-Rex, the Ferrari driver. Ooh, big air time there at the final corner there. Let's go on board with T-Rex in the Ferrari now, starting his hot lap right behind that is Cox behind. Ooh, the Aston Martin has crashed in the first corner, but looks like this does not face the Cox and T-Rex. Looks like Cox has gotten wide. This is not looking good. T-Rex in the Ferrari, he will have to push harder than this if he wants to go into qualifying 1. Nice entry speed. Nice and steady there. T-Rex looking good. Down into turn 11. T-Rex cutting the corner there a little bit there. Not sure whether he has really cut the corner or not, but we will have to see later. Ooh, motor has crashed at the background. Right before the bridge. And here comes Truxton. It's currently yellow sector 1 and yellow sector 2. This is not looking good for Truxton. Can he set a proper lap time faster than it? Can he get himself out of the elimination zone? Can he get himself to the top 10? Yes, he can. He gets 7th place with 1 minute and 21. And this means Cool Boys has been pushed to qualifying to the elimination zone. And he might be missing out from qualifying too. This is not looking good for the local drivers. Mama and Power. Cops currently at risk of elimination. If one of the bottom 5 drivers can beat Cops' lap time, Cops might miss out on qualifying too. Nobody is improving his lap time. I thought Cool Boys is going to improve that with a green sector 1, but looks like Cool has reset his car. With 3 minutes on the clock, looks like they can only afford one more run for this qualifying session. Sorry about that. With only 3 minutes on the clock, Cool Boys, Gerald, Tanae, Power and Mama is currently in danger here. Can Cops improve his lap time as well? Because Cops, I think F5000 and Cops might want to improve their lap times as well, just in case if anybody from the bottom 5 beaten their lap times right there. I think Vices here is a little bit in danger, but I think he should be relatively safe right now. And same with T-Rex there. Running Mirage looking comfortable in 5th and 6th. Ron with a green sector 1 and sector 2. Can he improve his lap time? Yes, he can. He beats his teammate and gets 4th fastest. Not bad. Currently with 2 minutes on the clock, is any of the bottom 5 drivers trying to improve the time? Let's take a look with Cool Boys in the Haas. And here we go, Cool Boys now starting his hot lap. A little bit of a drift in corner 1. I think he was going to lose a little bit of time there. Cops going a little bit wide there in corner 2 as well. He drifts, but almost loses control of his car. There's a nice recovery there. Cops is sliding everywhere in this track. This is not looking good for the Haas driver. He needs to sort out the grip. Cops, can he get beaten by Cool Boys? Cool Boys going way over the track. It is currently the end of qualifying 1. Cool Boys will have to need a miracle if he wants to beat Cops. Evan in the Alpine has a purple sector 1 and purple sector 2. Things are looking good for his current run. Can he beat Rapid? I think he will. No, he can't. He has improved, but it's not enough to beat Rapid's lap time. Oh, Cool Boys has stopped. Looks like Cool Boys is eliminated from qualifying 1. Can Gerald make any changes? No, he can't. He has just gotten white there. And Power is not in the run. I'm not sure about Tene whether he has finished his hot lap, but I think he's not going to be going to qualifying 2. Gerald crashed! He has lost control of his car and has crashed at sector 3. I think that is the end of qualifier 1, with Cool Boy settling for 11, Gerald settling for 12, Denise settling for 13, Power settling for 14, and Marma settling for 15. And that is all for qualifying 1. Stay tuned for qualifying 3. Alright, so let me do a quick weather check. So right now, the rain is getting heavier and heavier. This is not looking good. Looks like the rain has worsened in about 5 minutes time. Is the weather forecast wrong? Because a lot of drivers saying that Google is saying that it's supposed to be sunny, but AccuWeather is saying that it's raining here. Partly sunny, but the weather forecast saying it's supposed to be raining.
I'm getting results of rain.
Weather is raining from my side. We have conflicting weather information here, so we are not sure whether we should in Google or AccuWeather. So, welcome to the stream. To those who are currently in YouTube here, welcome Gino, welcome Haste, welcome Destructive. Nice to see you guys watching the live stream. And hello from Malaysia. We are going to start qualifying 3 very soon. And away we go. Qualifying 3 has just started. Let's see here. Shaded is the first driver to leave the pit exit. So let me quickly change the weather. So it seems like it's supposed to be cloudy instead of like rain. So the weather is now drying up. So 10 minutes. Qualifying 3. Let's go. Looks like the rain is lessening up. Read a message in general. So this is going to be interesting. With now the weather lessening up, will the drivers try to risk for soft compounds? I think they should. With the track water expecting to go below 20%, I think it's time to go for the soft compounds. Oh, looks like Shader is going into the pits. Looks like they're going to change for soft compounds. Not sure why they didn't decide to reset the car instead. Ron currently in the soft compounds now. Currently on his... I think he's his warm-up lap, I think. Yep, that's currently in his warm-up lap with no time recorded in the leaderboard yet. Rapid and T-Rex is also in the warm-up lap as well. T-Rex now approaching the final corner. So let's go on board with the Ferrari driver of T-Rex. So right now, Rexton currently... Oh, he has gotten a little bit of a drift there. Down into corner 7. I believe, sorry, that was corner 6. And this is corner 7 with the Niao signboards there. T-Rex, a little bit of a slide there as well. He's not finding the grip that he wants. Down into turn 11, into turn 12. T-Rex drifts! Almost lost control of his car. Nice recovery drive there. Rexton in the Ferrari is struggling to keep the Ferrari under control. What lap time can Trexton get? Let's find out. Evan currently sets a tie with a 1 minute and 20.7. T-Rex with a purple sector 1 and a green sector 2. What can he get? Can he beat Evan time? Yes, he can. Trexton Place gets 1 minute and 17.1, and that is provisional pole. Moto has set a purple sector 1 as well. Can Moto defeat Trexton? Let's find out, shall we? Moto with a purple sector 1 with a green sector 2. This is looking very strong for the McLaren driver. After missing out in the previous races, he will need to capture as much points as possible, and getting some good positions here is going to be helpful a lot. Moto now approaching the straight line finish. Moto gets pole with a 1 minute and 16.8. Impressive lap time there. With 5 minutes remaining on the clock, we are halfway through. And things are just heating up. Evan now, right now in his hot lap. That is a yellow sector 1. I'm not sure whether Evan is currently on his warm-up lap or currently on his hot lap. But the top 3 is going to be very tight. Vices in the Ferrari setting 1 minute and 17.8, and the crowd are cheering for the local hero. Evan, yellow sector 1, yellow sector 2. I think this is his warm-up lap. Let's look for any other drivers currently setting the time. Rapid, after setting the provisional fastest lap in qualifying 1, can he do the same right now in qualifying 3? Let's find out. Rapid with a green sector 1 and a green sector 2. The chances are very slim. Oh, he has gotten in the grass. Rapid lost his front wing. This is horrible. It looks like Rapid is going into the pits. Evan currently on his hot lap with a purple sector 1. The Alpine driver is the driver to watch out for. Down into turn 11. A little bit of a counter steer there. The Alpine driver trying to keep his car under composure. Two different lines approaching from F5000 and the Evan. Oh, F5000 has gotten wide and has lost a little bit of a time there. The Alpine driver right in front there is pulling away from the Aston Martin driver. Evan looking very strong here. Can he improve his lap time? Evan now approaching the final corner. Down into straight line finish. What can Evan get? Can he get pole? Yes, he can! He gets a 1 minute and 15.2. Impressive lap time. And F5000 settles for 6th place. Let's take a look at the current leaderboard. Evan sets the fastest provisional pole with a 1 minute and 15.2. Mirage gets 2nd in the Mercedes. Otto gets 3rd. Traxton gets 4th. And Vices gets 5th. F5000 gets 6th. Shader gets 7th. Rapid gets 8th. Run gets 9th. And Cops gets 10th. So let's take a quick track analysis there. So I believe that the optimal line for turn 11 was to go as much into the I think the most optimal line is to go on the inside of the bank curve, even though because as you're approaching for corner 12 and 13, it is a fast left. So that means that if you want to approach is the fastest speed there, I think that in order to attack corner 12, you have to hug the inside of turn 11, even though it's banked. So if you go way to the outside there, you will have to continue cornering to prepare for corner 12 there. With 1 minute and 13 seconds left on the clock, looks like the drivers has only one more chance to set their lap times. Evan with a purple sector 1 looking strong to improve his lap time. The Alpine driver looking very strong here. Can he set the pole position? He is already in pole position. Can he improve his lap time? Let's find out. As Evan now approaching the end of sector 2, it's a yellow sector 2. This is going to be a little bit tricky here to judge. Evan there having a very optimal racing line there at the hotel, now approaching the bridge, overtaking his teammate there. Evan now in the final corner, Evan now approaching the straight line finish. Can he improve his lap time? Will he make life more difficult? Yes, he can! With a 1 minute and 13 seconds! What an outstanding lap! 2 seconds faster than Mirage! Mirage now preparing for his hot lap. Can he respond to Evan's hot lap? Let's find out in the Mercedes. Now approaching into corner sector 1. Right when the red flag has been set, I believe that is the end of qualifying 3. Oh, Mirage goes wide! And that is the end for his qualifying. T-Rex in the Ferrari, can he improve from 4th? Let's find out with on board with the Ferrari has he has lost his front wing! Traxton lost his front wing at corner 13. The Ferrari driver is just struggling to find the grip in this damp conditions. And it looks like he'll have to settle for 5th as Ron, out of nowhere, gets 3rd. It's a Mercedes 2 and 3. Mercedes is celebrating in the pit garage, and the crowd here in Malaysia goes wow. Shaded! Can he change the leaderboard? Yes, he can. He gets 4th place, beating Moto and Traxton. It's Alpine 1 and 4, and the Mercedes 2 and 3. This is going to be a spicy battle between the Alpines and the Mercedes tomorrow. Oh boy, what an exciting race this is going to be tomorrow. I think this is the end of qualifying 3. What an amazing qualifying session that was, especially with Evans setting a 1 minute and 13 out of nowhere, and the 2 Mercedes just simply couldn't respond to Evans' blistering hot lap. Looks like Vices, the local hero, will have to settle for 7th place. Traxton, the reserve driver for Ferrari, will have to settle for 6th. F5000 and Cops in the Aston Martin is currently 8th and 9th, and Rapid in 10th position. And that is all for today's qualifying session, and we will see you in tomorrow's race. Thank you for watching today's qualifying session. My name is Bipis, and we will see you in tomorrow's race. Until then, goodbye.